The following is a presentation of the Black Hollywood Live Network, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. Hollywood Redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is Black Hollywood Live, Reality Check, featuring in-depth interviews with today's reality TV stars. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood Redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host of Black Hollywood Live, Reality Check.
Okay, what the hell
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Corrinne Williams, and you're checking into Reality Check. We are a brown girl down, but that's okay because we are still in the house with some lovely people and a special guest. Who are you?
I'm Michelle Renee. Hey, what's up, guys?
And I'm Mo Greene. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Mo to the, I don't know how to like make it connect, but
It works perfectly.
yeah.
G to the.
Oh, hey, get it, Michelle.
Hey.
Exactly.
We turned up in the studio tonight. Anyways, so I don't even have the rundown, but we're just gonna go with it. Kick it to Michelle in reality with Michelle Renee.
All
What's
right,
up, girl?
Lots of love and hip hop,
Ooh.
love and babies. So love and hip hop,
Yes, Monique, faces.
Oh.
She's just making faces. I love
love
it.
and hip hop. New York stars Yandy Smith and Mandeeces. Am I saying the name correctly?
Yeah,
Yes.
Mendeeces.
So they're having a baby. She's
Jail
pregnant,
time.
obviously, as you can see
Congrats
with the
to
picture
Yandy.
here. Congrats with that. And they're having a little baby girl.
Are
and
they married yet?
No, unfortunately.
Well, they're having a little baby girl, nevertheless, despite the wedding, or lack thereof. And they have announced a name, according to balleralert.com. The baby's name is going to be Smith. I think that's what it is. S-Y-M-T-H.
I kinda like
Harris.
it.
I mean, Smith Dream Harris will be the whole name.
What do you think? I
What do you
kind of
think?
like it. I like it.
Why?
It's different.
Like why? Why do you like? First of all, the spelling. Let me just take it all the way back. Simeth Dream. I Simeth you to dream. It's a command. No. Yes. I mean, I just feel like, and this is no diss to Yandy and Mandeeces. Congrats. There's just so much wrong with the situation. Number one, names are supposed to have meaning,
Right.
and it's supposed to be like this whole lineage of like greatness, and I'm naming you to be like this powerful person. What the hell does a last name like Smith? And did you just like try to like put some letters and words together in order to like come up with something unique, like Gwyneth Paltrow naming her daughter Apple and some crazy mess like that?
Awful.
It's the
her
same.
last name is Smith.
It was
Okay,
one that
then
she
Yandy
said-
Smith.
Yeah.
So she's naming.
But she's spelling it differently.
She's spelling it Smythe.
differently.
Yeah.
I don't hate the name, but the
I don't.
spelling is a little bit. Because I think that maybe the Y should be after the M.
I'm just team over it.
Her name is Yandy. His name is Mandeeces. They're not going to name the baby Jennifer.
She has a great point. You know what I'm saying? Good point.
Y'all tried it, but I know that it's a good point.
Right.
When's the wedding? That's what I'm more concerned about. And is it going to be a VH1 special? Like, are we just going to see, are they trying to get their own reality spinoff? Like, Yandy +8? Like, what's going on? Like, just.
You might have to tune in.
Help me
Monique is
out.
over here making faces. So do you know something we don't know?
You have to tune in.
It's going down, huh? Yandy +8 and Mandeeces? I mean, is he on probation? Is he out of jail for
He's
sure
out
now?
of
Like,
jail
what's
for
going on?
sure. I know that's clear. I don't think he's on any probation or anything.
So I'm still confused. Can you enlighten me? Like, why did he even go in?
That's just, speculation.
Oh, we have a secret keeper in the building, everybody. I mean, was it drugs? Was it like Apollo situation or
White collar crime.
yeah, white collar? Was he just like like selling heroin, crack
That's it.
cocaine? Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we'll
White Hollywood
leave
Live
Mandeeces alone.
exclusive.
He's out. He's free. We'll leave him alone for right now.
So what is he doing as far as employment is concerned? Crickets? I mean, I mean,
can't
McDonald's.
with Corrinne.
I
They have a show. Make sure you guys tune in to see Love and Hip Hop New York when it comes
And
on.
he's cute too. I like him, and I like them
I think he's
together. I mean, I don't
attractive.
really. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't really watch the show,
You
but
think-
whenever they're on social media, everyone's always like, "Oh, I love them together. They're so cute, and they have a really cute dynamic." So good for them.
And it works. You know, he has the other mother of his child, and you know, Yandy. They all get along like one big family.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, that's wonderful. And then a few days ago, social media was hot on fire when there was a picture that he posted of Yandy and then the other baby mother.
Because of the way he was supposedly holding her.
He was like clutch on the baby mother.
I couldn't really
We'll
see
find
it.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, his hand was actually open on her shoulder, and then he had like a fist on Yandy's shoulder. So that's really what the difference was. But whatever. I mean,
We might have to get Yandy and Mandeeces down here. And
that
answer
would
those
be
questions.
wonderful. And then to see, like, where's Mendeeces? Where are you working?
What are you doing?
What do you do?
Inquiring minds want to know.
How do you support your family? Why did you really go to jail? And will there be a reality show? And how many more kids are you guys
Give us
going
a
to
call,
have?
Mandeeces. Let us know. Call us in.
Holler.
Speaking
Yes.
of a lot of kids, I also want to mention that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Stevie J is expecting another one with Joseline Hernandez.
Is that true or is that allegedly?
Girl, I
This
think
is
it's
allegedly.
fake.
He
I think it's
commented
fake,
on
too.
he's commented on Instagram or social media and said, "Oh, we're expecting or expanding" was the word he used. So I mean,
Well,
why would you lie?
Clearly, he's
Didn't
he's
he
been
say they were married?
expanded.
Did you really ask that question?
Are they married?
No, fool.
How do we know?
Okay,
like-
first of all, if a woman, let me tell you about us women. If we are married, we're going to remember what? The date that we got married.
Okay.
And if people are questioning that, you best believe we're going to have the little certificate.
Exactly.
So keep on talking.
And the certificate is yet. to
It's
be-
yet.
To be okay. So
And
they're
you
not
saw the
married.
reunion as much as I did.
What do you guys think about the reunion? Because honestly, for the reunion, I am team them. I don't think they did anything wrong. You tell me if you think I'm wrong.
Girl, what show was you watching? I mean, Michelle, did you see
I
it?
didn't watch the reunion. So that's
Oh,
why
honey,
I'm
it
like,
was a
goodness.
That's why
damn
I'm
circus.
just
First of
smiling.
all, my only thing is that Benzino, no, he should not have been popping off the way he did.
That's why I said it like.
He should have just like kept it on mute because everybody knows Joseline Hernandez, she gets her live. Like she will beat us all up
Exactly.
together.
She
and
will.
I thought, girl, she would kick my butt. Like
Right.
seriously. So I just didn't understand that. Now I'm not on their side. This
I don't. Okay, this is
heifer-
why I said I'm not on their side. This is why I said I am on their side. Sorry, because I don't think that they were under the influence of anything.
Oh please, girl, please.
I'm sorry.
What's in your cup? Like, is Momo drunk right now? Like, what's going on? You saw the reunion with your
I
two
don't-
eyes
I
just
really
like
don't
we
think
did.
that they were
Girl,
on
they was
anything.
turned up, had the little
Well,
sunnies
they already
on.
came for an agenda. They already came, yes, to beat people's ass. So
And they probably did a little
I mean, it's just
something,
one
something.
thing that could have triggered them, and that's what it was. And that's when they just went off. I don't think that had anything to do with drugs. though.
Okay. And I disagree. Girl, she came, she saw, she conquered. She beat up people who didn't even have nothing to do with it. She bopped Deb Apney.
No, she didn't.
Somebody mama.
No, she didn't.
pushed her aggressively.
Well, the girl pulled her hair. I would have.
She stole on Tammy,
Well, she
who's getting her
deserved
own
it.
reality show.
And she deserved it because she had no right talking about her to her enemy. I'm team Joseline and Stevie J. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, bring them on in so we can talk
Yeah,
about them
we
too.
gotta talk about
Yeah,
this.
okay, anyways. So moving on, since we are already catching the shade,
Yes.
let's get into more shady business. Okay, so basically, this is a good one. Ray J and Princess Love are no longer together.
Aww.
Aww.
Sad.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
well,
wrong
actually,
one.
sorry, the other one. I'm out of order.
And neither are Matt and Gloria.
Okay,
either,
yeah,
but we
these
ain't
two.
gonna talk about that.
These two.
Now look at that. That's
So
such a cute
Princess
picture.
Love and Ray
Look at that
J
necklace.
are no more. The
Look at her
reason.
boobies.
So
I like that necklace.
basically, she's making it very public to everyone about the recent breakup. She's posting pictures on her own social media accounts, pictures of she and Floyd Mayweather, because that used to be her boo.
Right.
And then the rumors were circulating that she stepped out on Floyd Money May to get with Ray J.
Allegedly.
Girl, please. And so yeah, but nonetheless, Princess is just going in. She is actually talking about Morgan, who is Ray J's assistant or former assistant. I don't even know what's going on.
What did she say about Morgan?
Oh, well, let me help you out.
Yeah, enlighten me.
Honey. Now, this is from theshaderooms.com. I love the shade
Shout out to
room.
the shade room.
Shout out to the shade. Y'all want to come on too? So basically, she took to her, Instagram.
Okay.
And she's publicly bashing Morgan. And she's saying,
Do tell.
Morgan Hardman, hardly an assistant, more like a madam. She prostitutes all of her friends. Boom. So, yes.
Well, what do you think? Do you think that could have some truth to it?
Yeah, I could see it.
Okay.
I could see it all day.
But then,
I mean, what do you think? Can't. I mean, what do you think? Is there any merit to that? Because you work very closely to a lot of these people who we are currently discussing, and I'm sure you know Ray J and Princess Love. So, is there any truth to?
I don't think that Morgan is
being a
madam.
Is she really his assistant?
Yeah, she's really his assistant.
Who else does she work with?
Exclusively nobody but just Ray J.
That's what I thought, madam. Okay.
What happened?
Anyways,
Assistants though, like for instance, like the game and his assistant, people are always trying to go in on that.
But what do you
and
think
then
about
like,
that? Let's just touch
Oh,
on
they're
that a little
together.
bit.
I feel like if you're if you're a heterosexual male, your assistant is a female. Like maybe y'all messed, maybe y'all aren't together, but y'all never messed. Yeah, y'all.
Yes. Yes, to your question. But go ahead, honey.
What was the question? My question was, my theory is that if you're a heterosexual male or whatever, and your assistant is a female, like maybe y'all aren't together, and she knows that she's not your girlfriend, but y'all probably messed at some point. Watch the movie.
Absolutely.
This is probably the truth for him and Morgan or whatever name is, the game and whoever else. Like that's just natural.
I think that Morgan low-key kind of wants Ray J, and then he's like, I think that
Morgan probably already had Ray J.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they messed, and because I don't know, but anyways, I mean, there's just so much mess going on. So Princess Love, she posted to her Instagram this about Morgan. She's just basically says, "You're an assistant that works for free, but you work for so many people, right? Quote unquote." False. Tell the truth. You're a madam that prostitutes her friends. I'm not gonna put your clients on blast. Or how about your dear friend V? The woman who was with Donald Sterling.
Oh, they're good friends?
Yeah. Your V, who sold out the story to TMZ for some chump change. So she's basically alleging that Morgan, sold the story to V for the chump, about V to TMZ for the chump change. I'm trying to get my words together. So, yeah. Or how Matt Kemp bought you some shoes for Christmas and you sold them. I just can't. Like, it goes on and on.
You said Matt Barnes?
Matt Kemp.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
wait, how did we even get there?
Girl, because Princess went in. Princess is telling all of the business.
When people are saying stuff that's that specific, though, you got to kind of...
I believe Princess. What does Princess have to lie about? And please,
but why is she just now saying this? Because I thought her and Morgan were cool.
Well, clearly they're not, because she's on the other side. They broke up. She's moved out of the house that Tierra Marie used to stay in with Ray.
With the bag?
With the bag. With the yeast infection products.
Where did she?
What's happening? What did I miss? Listen, people know that Ray J is not maybe the most stand-up guy. Like,
I like Ray J.
I do too. I love Ray J. Hi, Ray J.
And I like
so y'all would date Ray J?
I would not date him.
That's what I'm saying, dating-wise. I didn't say he wasn't a funny guy. He wasn't a handsome guy. He wasn't a talented guy. But I'm just saying, like, in the past, he's maybe done a few shady things. So you're getting into that situation knowing that it might not end well for you.
Well, let's think back to who her former ex-boyfriend was, Floyd Money May, who has this alleged problem with abusing women. So, she's broken. Princess, I'm sorry, but that's my opinion. So,
if you disagree with us, Princess, you're more than welcome to come on the show and tell us how you feel.
Yeah, and tell us what you really found in Tierra Marie's bag. I want to know. I was really
like
intrigued.
Tierra Marie.
I really like her.
Tierra Marie supposedly had a yeast infection.
I can't.
No, that's what I'm saying. You said you found something. That's exactly what I was about to say. Like, anybody out there watching it was like, oh, she had a yeast infection, so what?
Right.
Every
Like,
woman gets
okay,
one at one point, John.
Exactly. And you do, and you're probably like, oh my God, what is this? Like, what? But then you
But let me break it down since Michelle clearly didn't see. So, they're on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So basically, Tierra Marie and Ray J used to date. And she left some of her personal items because she lived with Ray J at his house. Well, Princess found the bag, and it was a designer handbag. And she had, personal products in there. Deodorants and yeast infection cream and the whole nine.
She says she only had because
Ray J's meat was large and he was tearing it up. And
he was putting it in
other. Yes, that's right.
Such as
I
the
think
wonderful
there is
princess.
some truth to that.
Oh,
Lord.
Jesus.
That can maybe induce a yeast infection.
I mean,
That's all I'm going to say.
heard it all before.
There's nothing
Anyways,
wrong with having a yeast infection.
It's
for the
not.
record.
Everybody should keep a monostat handy just in the medicine
Oh,
cabinet.
Doc
just in
Fluken.
I'm
case.
taking up for Tierra
Just
Marie.
in case.
Sorry.
I want Doc Fluken. Get your life. Like, I'm not
No,
mad.
you don't even want the. You probably want like an oral.
That's the Doc
medication.
Fluken.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
pop.
monostat.
Here I can.
Monostat one day.
Okay.
Moving right along. We are trying to get it together for y'all.
They didn't want to know us like that.
Anyway, so do you want to start the game, Michelle?
Oh, we playing the game now?
Yes,
Okay, so
just
we're
move
gonna,
on into it.
What?
We're not going
would
to talk
Mo-
about Matt and Gloria?
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, yes, we are.
can you put the picture
Only
up?
if, only if we're going to talk about it, though, and you're going to give us the tea.
Okay, well, let's not talk about
Thank
it.
you so
moving on.
much.
Let's play the game.
Oh, you don't want? No,
already
we
said
on it now. You're the guest.
So please.
anyways, Matt and Gloria. So
They're
if you,
such a wonderful
if you
couple.
all do not know, the two have since separated. Now TMZ is actually reporting that the separation is due to trust issues. So my question is, who is cheating on who? A while back it was alleged that Miss Gloria and the game, Jason Taylor, were caught up in a rendezvous. And
I don't think it was the game. I think it was
The game's
his
assistant.
friends. Someone
just
from
kidding.
his neighborhood.
I'll smash the homies, huh? And then
Allegedly. Or.
And then Matt Barnes was, like everywhere. So, what's tea, Moni?
They're such a wonderful couple.
What's really good? Anyways,
I think that they're happy and that they're going to work things out.
girl, are we interviewing Michelle Obama or Monique? Like, what is going on? I can't. Michelle, what do you? What's your take, darling? I can't.
My take is that Monique is not telling us all she knows.
I think this
So,
is
I
a
mean,
really
maybe we
nice
should
picture.
rephrase the question. Is there trouble in paradise? Maybe they are a happy couple, but are they headed for divorce?
Boom.
I don't think they're headed for divorce.
Are they
no.
headed for a separation? Does he have a new condo that he bought to live separately from her?
Well, clearly that he's been living on his own for a long time.
What you got?
First Lady Michelle Obama.
God bless them.
I can't. Boo to Monique. Anyways, moving on. Okay,
Magnolia,
kick it off.
Okay, so Monique, you are
So lame right now.
Yes.
You coming on reality check and not giving us the tea. What's going on? I can't.
But these are her
Sip
clients.
tea.
So
Here's the
you're
tea.
close to a lot of the people that we're discussing,
Yes.
so maybe I can understand that because you do celebrity,
Yeah, did you
like
have to keep
reality
my
TV,
job?
PR.
Don't I have to. You guys want to go hang out with me and go out or what?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Your
However,
job.
you can spin the story to us in a nice way. Give
I gotta
us
get
the
on my facts straight
exclusive.
first, and then I can just,
Well, they're separated. Okay, I'm saying it.
You
Okay,
should
go.
get a weekly call in and
Yeah,
give
that's
us
what I'm saying. Like, I'll be like
the-
you.
Give us the tea.
like you
I'll
should
give
tell
you
us
guys
if
the
we're
tea.
hot or cold. Like, you're
Girl,
hot.
I know
you're
I'm
cold.
hot on every story.
I
The
got
tea
you.
is hot, honey.
Boom. I ain't got nothing else. Go, Michelle.
So, Monique, you do reality TV PR and celebrity PR. So, we're going to play a game based off some situations that have happened in the past with some reality TV stars. And we're going to ask you how you would tell your clients to handle that situation.
How would you spin it?
Yeah.
Michelle starts.
What would Monique do? So, say
WWJM. Boom.
D.
Come on, initials.
Green do.
Come on, initials.
So should we get some music in the background or like a timer going or something? Okay, so
I
the
hear
first
her.
one is,
I'll keep
is
time. Okay,
one
go.
of your clients has a sex tape.
She's dealt with this with Ray J. Yes, thank you.
I love it. I love the music. Okay, so if one of my clients had a sex tape, I'll have to see the sex tape first.
Absolutely.
So we have to see if it's really how real it looks, and then I can spin it that way. If it doesn't look too real,
What if it
It's not
looks
you.
like Mimi and Nico's?
I'm gonna say, you want me to help? You guys want me to go with you to Vivid?
Okay, what if it looks like Kim K and Ray
Ray J.
J's? Because that was a good sex tape.
Yeah, but it was very boring. I mean,
It was, but I enjoyed it.
it's nothing you. It's not no way you can really deny it because it's really you. So we're just gonna have to just try to.
Sell it
So
for $1 million.
ignore it or sell it.
Yeah.
Do you think a celeb should just ignore it, Iggy Azalea, or do you think they should just go ahead and sell it, make the money?
Yes,
cash in,
Michelle.
and
I
just-
think that they
just
should
accept your
ignore.
past?
They should ignore it.
Just
Okay.
ignore it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Next, abusive relationships. How would you handle that? Your client.
Such as like a.
Okay, we can take Taylor, former Beverly Hills Housewives. She was a victim.
Yeah, she was.
So how would you handle that? Thank you.
Love the music.
Me too.
I love it too. Okay, how would I handle that? You know what? I really can't tell you because like I have to talk to the client and see how they want to handle it. Because if they want to go forward with it, then we have to concoct the story to make it look like the victim, like she was just so in this abusive relationship.
Okay, moving on. Let's go.
Okay.
You guys are making me sweat here.
This is a juicy one.
Ooh.
One of your clients is having an affair with a married man.
Ooh, Jesus. And
Don't do
TMZ caught them.
Oh my god!
And it's
It
on
wasn't
all
them.
the
And
blogs.
she's
It's
saying,
alleged.
and she's saying that they separated.
And it's on
Zolciak.
all, come on, Kim. And it's on all the blogs.
They didn't do it.
Lies you tell. That's how
So
you're
what
going
you
to
gonna tell your
advise your
clients
clients. They didn't do it.
How do you handle this? Okay, like scenario. I'm your client. They catch me out with Hank Basket, Kendra's husband, and paparazzi spots me leaving, I don't know, Fogo de Chao in Beverly
I'm
Hills.
gonna
What
say-
are you gonna tell me when the show
What
when the
the
picture
hell
pops
were
up
you
on
doing?
TMZ?
Why were you at his house? What was y'all talking? No,
She was getting that booty rubbed.
Monique,
Getting
you know
her
me, we
booty
were not
rubbed.
talking. So what am I supposed to tell them? We were not talking, girl. Yes, it is what it looks like.
That's
What
like
are you gonna
it's
tell
like
me?
damage control. Like it's like a lot that will have to be done, especially if they got caught.
That's your job, boo.
No.
No? Okay, well, okay. Boo, Monique. Okay, next. Drug addictions. And I'm not talking weed. I'm talking crack, meth, heroin, speed, volume. What else are drugs?
I mean, they're gonna have to admit it, apologize. They're
Shrooms.
doing the best that they can do. Like it would just, yeah. They're very, very sorry. The whole thing.
Monique don't even. She don't know.
Are you gonna send them to rehab? Or are you gonna say, look, you need to at least go to rehab for a few days to make
Try
this
to
look
make
better?
me go
or-
to rehab,
That's not
but I
necessary.
say
It depends on how hard the drug is.
Okay, what constitutes rehab and what doesn't?
Molly's.
Like Molly's, like that's a heavy drug, so yeah, rehab.
gotta go to rehab
but like
before you
if
get
weed, no, I'm just sorry.
But what if they're addicted to weed? Like little Scrappy was,
That's what I'm
and
saying,
he
like,
had to go
weed,
to
I'm
rehab.
sorry, it'll never happen again.
Alcohol.
Oh, good
Everybody's a
one,
fucking
Shell
drunk.
Shell.
But if they got an alcoholism problem,
What if they got a
do they have to go to rehab or
DUI?
no?
Well, then
Ooh,
yeah,
DUI.
that's different. Then,
What if
yeah,
they're
then
buying
go-
crack cocaine from an undercover cop?
Then yes, the asses need to be checked into something, some type of program. Of course, we'll issue out a statement. We're sorry, we love the kids, all that good stuff.
Jesus saves!
Jesus
what
saves.
she's saying is all those comments you see bullshit.
She's like,
Right, like,
okay.
oh my God.
My
I'm
last
sorry,
question
man, I
about
just
this,
kicked you.
like, what would you do in a situation if your client was Sherry Shepherd and she's
Going
getting
through that divorce,
that,
yeah.
but she doesn't want the baby that the surrogate is carrying because it's not her egg, it's not her situation, it's his.
that like really has nothing to do with us. Like that's they thing. Like I'm only protecting her. Like if she wants to make a statement, then we'll do that. But I can't say, oh, you better keep that baby, or you better do something like that.
Well, honey, that's all I got for the game.
I got one more.
Go ahead, Shell.
Your client was only married for like 72
72
months.
days. Yeah, 72 days, honey,
I said months. I
days.
gave her a few years, didn't I? 72 days. Kim K. Oh, I roll heavy.
Anna deep
I am not
side.
a fan of Kim K. So,
Aww.
but what about it? If
Like
they was
if you
only
had a
married to
client, if you had a client who had like just had this extravagant wedding, it was featured on the show, she got all these gifts, and then it was only 72 days, and people were like, "You need to give the gifts back. This was fake. You gypped us." Are you just
I'm gonna advise her to
give the gifts back?
no.
Hell no.
We gonna issue a statement. We issue a statement out here.
For everything.
They were married. We didn't know it wasn't gonna last that long. We keeping these gifts.
No gifts. Oh, I'm not donating the gifts.
Yeah.
Like if
No.
I'm keeping them.
How dare you ask me for a gift back that you gave me?
Girl, I'm
so
keeping-
what, it didn't last.
I'm keeping the gifts, and I'm keeping the
Exactly.
ring, and I'm keeping everything else that E bought me. Thanks.
Exactly.
Anyways,
Well,
moving on.
Sorry.
That's all I got.
So that's all we have, but we can move into a few questions for Miss Monique before we wrap up the show. So I guess an obvious question is, you are the go-to person for these celebrities. So I just want to know from, this standpoint, how did you actually get into the game?
Well, I went to radio school. I was actually in radio first.
Educated. Holla.
Hey,
Yeah.
I went to the Academy of Radio
Okay.
Broadcasting.
Okay, nice.
And then I went to Dominguez too for mass communication. So I got a little education under my belt.
Excuse us. Okay.
And then I started off at KGLH. Do you know?
Yeah.
102.3.
Hello.
I mean, some people, y'all.
Girl, I know. I listen to
KJLH.
KJLH every night because they play the cuts.
Love,
Yes.
joy, and happiness.
That's
Hello.
Kevin Nash. Shout out to
Okay.
Kevin Nash.
Hey,
That's my
Kev. Get me on, son. Okay. Anyway, okay. Are we losing her? Momo, come back. Come back.
Those questions really burned me.
Come back. We about to wrap. We need 911, a medic up in here. She's stressed.
Right.
What-
Okay. I just got hot all of a sudden. Okay.
KJLH,
Yes,
Kevin
and then
Nash,
I
shouts
started
out.
there,
Okay.
And then I moved into like the PR because I wasn't good on air. Like I
Oh.
would freeze up, believe it or not. Like I have so much personality, but then when I got
Yeah.
on air, it was like I just froze up. So it's like, and I always knew I wanted to do PR. So it's like, why don't you just come down to the station during the day because we were on at night, and you can work with the publicist, and that's what happened. Started working with the publicist of the station. Stayed there for like a few years. Then I started interning for like different PR companies. Then I worked my way up to getting an actual job. Then I was like, they cool, but I think I can do this on my own.
Oh.
And then that's what happened. I just
Clutch.
just went on my own, like, boop.
Boom.
Thank you guys. Because I really wasn't learning anything from them.
Yeah.
So I felt like everything that I learned was from myself.
You outgrew everybody.
Wow.
So
Outgrew.
who's the one client that gives you the most joy and brings you the biggest headache?
The most joy would be John Sally. He's hilarious. He's funny. He's motivating. He's just everything. The most headache, I don't want to say any no names, but there's a few.
A few. You
But
know
I
who
love
you
John
are.
Sally.
You know who you are, and your
Yes.
name ain't John Sally.
Exactly.
Is it male or female?
It's both.
Oh.
What, I mean, you don't have to give any names, but
Yeah.
what is something that a client would do to kind of make them be on your bad side? They don't listen to the statements you tell them.
They don't listen. Like, fortunately, I haven't had to deal with that, like, to have to, like, do, like, that. But, no, it's just that some clients want to be bigger than what they are.
Ooh.
So they expect you to do way more than you can for them. Like, pause.
Yeah.
You're only here.
You're
Let
only
me-
on YouTube.
Let's do stage
You're only
by
on
stage.
Snapchat.
Right, like, let's take it stage by stage. We're not saying any names.
Why?
So
Girl, just say
She
it.
wants to keep them as clients, Corrinne.
I want to keep
Whatever.
a good rapport.
All right,
Don't
fine.
listen to Corrinne.
Yeah,
I'm
don't.
Corinne gonna have me up here with y'all every day.
Okay. Now you get paid.
So, yeah, but that's it.
Okay.
What about y'all? Tell me something about y'all.
What you mean?
Let me ask y'all.
This your
how'd
interview.
y'all get started? How'd y'all get up here?
And no, this is about you. So, okay, wrapping up because we have 2 more minutes left, but I want to know reality TV. So, if you could be on one of the shows, which reality show would you be on?
The Housewives of Atlanta.
Why did I know you were going to say that? Who would you fight with on the show? Because you're not going to.
Kenya.
Oh, me too. All day long. I love Nene.
I like Nene too.
What do we think about
I
the?
think she's good for TV.
Oh, she's excellent for
Yeah.
TV, and she has definitely flipped the game.
She has.
Nene? Kenya's
Yes.
good for TV too, though.
No, Kenya's good for saying that you hate her.
Kenya's good for
Kenya's
exactly.
good for TV.
No, I think she's awful. I don't think she
You're
should be there.
literally looking
Like,
at me
would
in
you-
red like you want
would
to
you-
kill
would
me
you
right
rather
now.
see Kenya or would you
Dang,
rather
if
see
looks could
Portia?
kill, I would rather
Portia.
see Kenya than Portia.
Portia.
I'd rather see Portia too.
But
Portia
Portia
all
wasn't
day.
giving me enough.
and
Like, open
Kenya's
up
giving
about your
us too
life.
much.
But that's what people
And
want.
Kenya's
No.
giving you lies. This rented Bentley.
Yeah.
This man in Africa with Ebola.
That's what I'm about to say. She ain't messing with him now.
Okay, like I can't. Like, hello. And now all of a sudden we have
Claudia
a
Jordan. What you think about Claudia
Yeah,
Jordan?
thanks, Michelle. I
I
was
like
gonna ask
Claudia
that.
as a person. I don't know how she's going to be on TV because, you know, people are really different.
Well, I can tell you, well, you probably already privy to this, but she and Kenya are besties on the show, and she and Lanithia are Clash of the
I like
Titans.
how you said her whole name.
Yes, ma'am.
And she's supposedly going after
Lanithia Monique
Cornell.
Johnson.
Well,
Cornell. Who was that? Cordell.
Cordell. I'm like, who is she?
Wait a minute.
We don't know.
So they're going to
Cordell.
be enemies on the show.
Yes. Have you not seen the trailer? You,
I
need,
haven't.
you need to get your life and see
No,
that
I've
trailer.
been busy, which is a
I
good thing.
have watched it
Trailer is
like
all that.
85,000 times
you guys
because
have to play the trailer for me. I need to
am
see this.
ready.
I watched the trailer and literally my heart was like beating and I was getting excited about all the drama.
But I don't like, why did they?
Weird.
Never mind.
Okay.
No, what?
Well, what do you
Why
have to
is she on the
say?
show?
Claudia
Who,
Jordan?
Claudia?
Yeah.
Well, okay, here's the story, and I'm going to have to wrap up.
Yeah.
But basically, she came on the show. She was supposed to be a friend to the show, much like how we saw Marlo last season. Exactly. Well, since she had so much drama, you know, flirting with Cordell, pissing off Portia, Portia tries to charge at her, then she and Lanithia are, you know, they are verbally abusive to one another throughout the whole series. They decided, you know what? Why not? She's going to bring just as much fun and funk and drama and revenue to the show as far as ratings are concerned. So let's give her a peach. Let's take away Portia's, who doesn't want to share her life, and let's take away the other girl. So they have this girl named Demetria.
Oh, yeah,
she's like a
Demetria,
singer
yeah.
who's she was supposed to be like one of the main housewives, but they said she was boring. And even Phaedra was on Ellen on Wednesday, and she basically called her dry toast.
Oh my God, I can't wait to the season.
Phaedra's exact words were wet paint when Ellen showed her a picture of Demetria. Or dry paint, whatever. Anyway, so that is our time for now. So where can everybody find you lovely ladies?
Monique.
I am on Instagram at OMG_it's Mo Green. Find me there.
Find her. And if you want to become one of her clients, she will not tell the secrets. Okay, she's the best source right here in town. Momo. Okay, Michelle.
I'm Michelle Renee. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Michelle Renee TV.
And you all know who I am. I'm Corrinne Williams, and y'all can hit me up on Twitter at JustSaying08 and Instagram JustSaying1908. Holla!
From producers Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in. The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.